I thought overall it was good practice. It's a different day just because they're out of camp right now, and so the habits of getting good sleep. When you're out of camp, we're not controlling those things, and eating habits and hydrating themselves and so on and so forth are critical to teams. The players got to take care of their bodies. And the heat was good today. Glad we got it. It wasn't that extraordinarily hot. The radiation was good. We needed it, and we had to battle through that a little bit. That was good. So overall, I thought it was good work.
What are you looking for in the scrimmage this Thursday?
We'll play all our ones for the first quarter in total game conditions. Then we'll have goals for how many plays we want for each player. There's a lot of positions that we have to make some decisions on. Second, third team battle on the second team, or second battle with the first team, and different kicking areas and so on and so forth. Redshirting. So a lot of decisions got to be made. Things we've talked about over and over, but it'll come to a point on Thursday we got to make them. And so those are really the things we got to get done. So it'll be good, but it'll be very controlled in terms of numbers of plays. Yeah, I just talked to him. He says patella tendon was strained a little bit. He said, which and he had rehab. But he said about 70% today. We kind of get back a little bit, which is good. And he feels comfortable. So hopefully we can get him back 100%.
You expect him to participate Thursday, Gary?
I don't know. The medical staff will tell me on Thursday morning.
How vital is he to that secondary, or just how big of a
Well, I think any time you got a guy, was a sophomore, his first team All Big 12, that kind of a high level player. I mean, you're going to miss him, and so, we want to get him back. Obviously, they're very, very important. And that's the importance of, staying healthy. Very few teams can lose an all-conference player and replace him with an all-conference player, and it's just difficult to do. I don't care where you're at.
How do you feel about the camps Baggett and Brenzer have had kicking?
I think Andrew has been, I think he's a little, just a little bit more consistency we need. But he can, he makes pressure kicks. He's always done that. And but I think he's certainly gotten better. His kickoffs have been really, really good this year. And, it's still all about, no matter what position you are, it's still all about focus and being able to have the mental toughness to get your mind focused on the things you need to. And I think for the most part he's doing pretty good. And Brenzer has been doing extraordinarily well. I probably shouldn't say that, but no, really. He went to a camp this summer, and we kind of encourage those kickers to go to camps because of the detailed work that they get and attention and coaching. And so he's really, really doing well. So and really in pressure situations, we brought him out in the spring game, and if you didn't see him kick the same way he was in practice. Well, he's kicking really, really well now. So we're pleased with that, and that's nice.
What have you seen from Coney in camp? The way he's talked, it seems like he has a really high standard for himself.
Yeah, Coney's maturing. A lot of guys. He talks a little bit less, which is good. I think he's more in control. We use the term emotional stability, and we use that term all the time. And for our players, that's just that you're under control. And I always tell players, and not Coney, but any player, if you lose your emotions, to control your emotions, you are absolutely no value to this team. You are none. In fact, you're working for the other side, because those things have a tendency to spill over to other players. So I think he's, maturity-wise, he's a lot different. He's been total control. He's discipline. That's mental toughness, getting yourself focused, and almost to the point where you will not let anybody take you out of your mental focus. I think he's taken more of that approach, and it's been really nice to see that. And I've seen a lot of players mature like that through that.